Hello and welcome to ProQuest Education. So I've just entered the database and I have a basic search box here. I could also use the advanced search features either here or here, but I'm just going to do a basic search. I'm looking for information on inquiry learning in secondary science. So I'm just going to enter some synonyms first. Okay, so I have inquiry learning or inquiry-based or guided inquiry. You can see some suggestions coming up, but I'm just going to ignore that at this stage. So I also want to combine that with science and also high school, so secondary or high school. Okay, I'm also going to select full text because I don't see the point of accessing things that I can't actually read. So I have 5,129 results. That's far too many to browse through. So I'm going to refine that a bit. First, I'm going to select scholarly journals to remove some of the newspapers and magazines and things like that. So I have 2,874 now. So next, I might change the language to English, even though there's not many other languages in there. I'm also going to change the date. I could drag the date here, but you can see that my previous search is still there. So I'm just going to click Update. Okay, so now I have 1745. So that's a much more manageable number, but it's still a lot. So as I look through, they do mostly seem related to my topic. There's a few things like foreign language, for example. This one looks relevant because my topic is geology. Most of them do seem quite relevant, but I'm going to refine the subject a little bit more. So when I click this, I get a range of subjects to include or exclude. A lot of them are very general, like learning, studies, students, and if I include all of them, then I'm going to keep broadening the results. So I'm just going to stick to specific ones. I don't really want science teachers or teacher education. I definitely want inquiry method. I've found some things on college and university, so I want to exclude them, but include secondary school students. Let's keep going. So secondary schools. I've found a lot of science and maths connected, so I want to exclude maths. Let's include science and school libraries. I've found some things of distance learning and computer-based learning, so I want to exclude them where I can. Let's see, also online instruction, computer assisted. I've also found a lot of primary and elementary school information, so I want to exclude them. Middle school, I'm not really focusing on middle schools. I know it could be relevant, but it could also bring a lot of primary information, so I'm not going to exclude it, but I'm not going to include it. Let's choose science activities. Don't want student teachers. I definitely want information literacy. I don't want social studies. I've found social science coming up a lot in keyword searches, so I want to exclude that. And I'm almost there. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, so now I have 488 results. That's a much more manageable number. As I look through, I see some of the same things before. This was one that looked relevant. Science activities. I still have a few things that might not be so relevant, like the editorial, the undergraduate biomechanics. But most of them are related to science and inquiry learning. We still have some general things like guided inquiry, where science might appear as a keyword. But in general, I'm quite happy with that. It is a lot to try to scroll through, but I'm quite happy to scroll through at least the first few pages. Supposedly it's sorted by relevance, so I'll look through at least the first few pages. So I'm happy with that. Okay, thanks.